With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Ryu steps into his windup. 3-1 on its way. Ground ball left side. Turner's got it and taken in out there for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
1-2.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Happy to have you along for this one, and it should be a good one. It's worth turning to our resident expert on all things Dodgers-Giants, a guy who played in this rivalry from 1991 to 2002. Eric Karros, what did these games mean to you?
Well, you always say to yourself, approach it like you would any other game, but it's not just another game. It's a great rivalry. The fans, whether you're in L.A. or San Francisco, they're into it. And you go back and think of all the great players, Hall of Famers that have played in this series, it just really fires you up.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, expect to see a ton of sliders in this one. That's his out pitch. He's got great movement, and that's his go-to anytime he's in trouble.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop this one right side. Belt has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, third baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hernandez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield we'll have an opportunity to see in this one. Hunter Pence. Well, he does it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Hunter Pence makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ryu's ready. 1-2 on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Hit to short. Seager is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Left fielder, Angel
Into
Pagan.
the box now, Angel Pagan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire. all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Batting six.
And this is a case of adding insult to injury here. First off, he chases a pitch in the dirt that was nowhere close to the zone, and instead of making the catcher throw down to first, he just allows himself to get tagged out flat-footed in the box.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Yasiel Puig strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Crawford dives. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Adrian Gonzalez will get his first cuts here. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away.
Batting six. Center
Jock
fielder.
Peterson is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ripped down the first base line to Crawford for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. Gordon Beckham will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Yeah.
Right on the corner, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Ryu looks in, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace. A good tempo to him out there right now.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Two and two count. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Giants are down. Yasmani Grandal digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. High and deep to right center. Back goes Pence, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, we haven't seen a run cross the plate yet, but we nearly had one right there. Here's another look at it. This gets all the way out to and off of the wall. And now he cruises into second with a double.
Josh Reddick will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Taken high and deep to right. Pence ranging back. Still going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
I'd like to say that this is a case where the outfielder just got to this ball much too quickly and held him to just a single. But the truth of the matter is, I think you've got to be standing on second base right now.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
All you can hope for with your pitcher at the plate is that he has a chance to make a productive out. And he definitely did that right here as he moves both guys up 90 feet with just one away.
Chase Utley will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
1-1, here it is. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Oof. What a time to come up with your first strikeout of the ball game. And now with two away, one more out, and you get out of this and strand a couple guys in scoring position.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0. In now, Yasiel Puig. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Back goes Pagan, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Gorky Hernandez will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Ryu gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. To his right, Seager. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column. And at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
Brandon Belt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he is in there. Buster Posey will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives them a run here on the bases-loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Sent on the ground out to second. Utley is there. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Boy, it's amazing how fast a guy will get down the line if he can smell an RBI coming. You see he's able to beat it out on the back end as the run comes home to score. No double play.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. And the count will be full. 2 runs on just 1 hit. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Well, now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a Jock Peterson come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Pagan going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left, and the lead is now 7-2.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Matt Cain is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. In now, Josh Reddick. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And that is off the wall. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang. This ball just about leaves the yard, winds up hitting off the outfield wall, and now he's going to have to deal with a runner on second base.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Runner goes. for third. Taken for strike 3, the throw. On the tag by Beckham, and they got him at third.
The second baseman, number 26.
Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this 1 inning.
Yasiel Puig comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez. Hit in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they strike here for 6 runs. Joe Panik heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Utley charging this one. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 18.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and loosen up here as he'll bat for the pitcher Kane here.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Reddick. 2 down.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants. Jeff Samardzija is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Samardzija's ready. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, the left side not really his strength when it comes to contact. Not sure I like this matchup.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline to Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Like not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick as they just continue to pour it on here.
And this is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Payoff pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Buster Posey will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch out.
In now, Hunter Pence. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
To 2-2 now.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
Ryu comes set. 2-2 on its way home. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
There's one.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Grounded to third. Turner has it. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. One left for Justin Turner. Will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Corey Seager will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. Yasiel Puig will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game's.
Oh, and he lays out to make a great play and end the inning. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Brandon Crawford is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Tap fouled at home plate. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. One there. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Too high, ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Will Smith will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he sends one deep down the right field line. On the move is Pence. 1 away.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
The left fielder, number
Josh Reddick will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. In the air now, out to right field. Pence giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Hyunjin Ryu will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Now to the plate, Chase Utley. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Belt. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. Boy, you just really have to marvel at that play right there. I mean, if he doesn't knock this thing down, it's a run easy. But not only does he come up with the ball, but he also has the presence of mind to hit his pitcher perfectly in stride to get the out on the play.
And that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Gorkys Hernandez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Buster Posey will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner takes it in. A throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
Well, you've got a big lead out there, so this probably won't be a huge error in the long run, but you've got to be able to finish this game out strong. I mean, here he probably just lets his focus wander for a second, and next thing you know, he's throwing the ball away.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Pedro Baez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. A runner on first with 2 away. Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. Grounded to the right. Gonzalez is up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Angel Pagan stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Number 35. Shortstop
Brandon Crawford stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. He's there, but oh, he missed it. The runner from second crosses the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they score 4 times on just 1 lone hit, 3 errors in the inning, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 16-6. George Cantos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 70. George Cantos. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot.
Corey Seager will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A shot down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
1-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his third home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, center fielder,
Jock Peterson stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A., but you can forgive him. Joe Panik will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Eduardo Nunez steps in now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Gorkys Hernandez will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Brandon Belt will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Throw on to Adrian at first, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 16-6. So long from Southern California.
Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.